Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. Back today with another fishing unboxing for you. I have this month's 6 sack from 6 Cents Fishing, and then I have this larger box here, also from 6 Cents. Also, you guys may have noticed that I'm standing up. I've never shot a video standing up out here in the garage before, so I'm gonna give her a whirl. Just see how this feels, see how it goes, see how we like it. Real quick, before we start cutting off into boxes, I wanna give a very special thank you and shout outs to the almighty Heater Army, the people that support this channel on a monthly basis, help us keep this whole thing up and running so that everyone who chooses to watch can enjoy some free fishing content here on YouTube. And this video's Heater Army Spotlight shout out goes out to, drum roll please, David Wells 6556. Thank you so much, David, for your support. It is because of you and others like you that we are able to continue making free fishing content for everyone to enjoy here on YouTube. Overwhelming support from the Heater Army. Thank you so much. Shout outs to David. Let's get off into some boxes. When it comes to what's in here, we got satchels on satchels. Ooh, look, another satchel. And a new sticker. Sense it, bruh. Sweet. So, I haven't done this type of unboxing in a while where I just got on the website. And just ordered some stuff that I wanted, man. Stuff that looked cool to me. They also dropped some new baits recently. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we get off into these bundles here. But this is just me rolling through the website, picking out stuff that I thought looked cool, some stuff that I wanted and didn't have, some new colors, even some new baits. They just dropped some new heat. Let's check it all out right here. Let's start with, which one should we start with? Let's go with the big white bag. This feels new. Oh, it is new. Look, it's different. It's got the little 6 down here at the bottom. It's the first time I've seen that with the 6 down there in the bottom corner. Either way, let's not get hung up on the bags here. This is what we're after. Whoa, that was a lot of stuff. Cooper, hang on to that for me. First up, right here on top, I got some of these new Ghost Ice Minnow Flush 5.2 soft plastic jerk baits. I'll bust one out of the package for you. We're gonna take an up close and personal look at most of, if not all of this stuff that I got here, because you know how I like to do it. When I do these unboxings, I like to crack the packs and get it to where you can really see what's going on. So the Ghost Ice Minnow, it's practically just a clear flush. I mean, it's like super subtle clear, little tiny bit of like lavender blue flake in there, but it's just like a ghost minnow looking flush. The Flush 5.2 from 6 Cents, my favorite soft plastic jerkbait. Saw that Ghost Ice Minnow, that's one of their best colors, honestly. Had to pick it up in the flush when I saw that they had added that to the lineup. Speaking of adding things to the lineup, they recently dropped a couple new finesse baits. They got the Boosa Ned and they have the new Shindig. And I rolled through all the colors that they had on the website, picked up anything that I didn't already have, anything that I thought looked good that I might need more of. Yeah, let's roll through real quick here. Green pumpkin juice. The juice is loose. The new Boosa Ned. You guys go watch my last video if you want to see, you know, the original breakdown and first impressions on the new Boosa Ned and some rigging options. I actually have one right here in front of me. I know you guys are gonna be into this one. Who doesn't like throwing a bladed jig? I mean, come on. Look at that bad boy on the back of there. Tapered tail, insane, lifelike action with that super soft plastic. And the green pumpkin juice is one of my favorite colors from 6 Cents. All lakes, all ponds, all watercolors, all water clarities. The green pumpkin juice, just a smoke show. Super heater, got a couple of those. I'm gonna roll through here quick. This is that Smalley smoke. We looked at that in the last video. You can go check that out up close and personal one video back. But this one right here, that Plum Dawn, I can't remember. We might have looked at this, I don't know. Either way, this is probably my favorite soft plastic color from 6 Cents right there. It's just beautiful, man. Most incredible Plum Dawn. You know, that pink and purple super heater. What else do we got? We'll roll through here quick. This one right here, this one is a new one. This one's called Candy Brownie. I saw this, I was like, whoa, never seen that. Check it out. I don't know that the camera is doing this justice, but it's a little two-tone, got a little darker top, lighter bottom, but it's just a really subtle, natural, shad-looking color. Maybe like a little slight, yeah, it's just like a smoke shad. And there's orange and purple, maybe a little bit of silver flake in there. Nice. I feel like that's the most natural looking of all the colors, the most shad-like. Had to grab that from running on the back of a shad colored whatever, anything. This one, live goby. Did we look at this one? I can't remember if we looked at this one last time or not, but there it is, up close and personal. Goby. Reminds me of a baby bass color. That's gonna be a killer out here on my lake. Yeah, motor oil top, shad belly, black flake, super heater. The Busa Ned 3.3, the new finesse smoker from the 6. Excited. Smalley smoke, got some more of that one. What else? Some more Plum Dawn. We're rolling through here, trying to get through. I got some really cool stuff in here. Another one of the live goby. So I doubled up on most of these colors. Stock in the boat, candy brownie. There's another one of those. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Shindig. The Shindig Smalley snack. Now, like I say, you guys can check out these baits in a little more detail in my previous video, or you can check out sixcensefishing.com. Use my code JR10 for 10% off everything on the website and get a closer look at all these baits and all the colors on their website. But I'm coming through for you to show you right here on this channel. This right here, what did I say that was? Smalley snack. Another really nice natural light green motor oilish color. Little two-tone going on, little blend there. Really natural. Let's keep rolling. So there's that one. Smalley snack. The Shindig got some more green pumpkin. There's another one of those Smalley snacks right there. Candy brownie. Here it is in the Shindig. Let's take a look at the candy brownie. This little guy right here. If you guys didn't watch my last video, go check it out on the Shindig. Nice little Ned style, super finesse style bait. This is how they had it rigged up right here on that Divine Finesse football head. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Super finesse heater. The Shindig. It's a really cool name too. I like the name. Casey comes up with some awesome names, man. The Shindig. The Oxblood. Did you guys see the Oxblood? I like this one. I feel like this one's gonna do good out here in my clear water, man. Just a faded sort of maroon red, pink Oxblood, natural red tone right there. Sort of like an earthworm. A little bit more pink in it. Got a couple of those. Some more of the candy brownie. This one right here. This one was one of the ones that I was most excited about when I saw it, because this one's a little different, a little unique. It's not like, you know, your just standard style of color. This right here is, you know, a little outside the box. It's called Smalley Indigo. Check it out, man. You guys let me know. Smallmouth like purple baits, because that's like a purple and black heater right there. Check that guy out. Again, I don't think the camera is quite doing it justice. Really nice glowing purple look on that. I already forgot the name of it. What did I say it was? Smalley Indigo. Yeah, you guys need to check out these colors, man. Once you get them in your hands, you really start to see the detail. Another green pumpkin, Smalley Indigo, got a couple of those. And then there were also some new colors in the Glitch, which is my favorite drop shot bait. The Glitch 3.8 in Oxblood. I don't know that I'd ever seen that one before, at least not in person. So we got the Glitch in Oxblood. They also added the Smalley Smoke to the Glitch lineup. Nice looking dark smoke color, a lot of black flake in there on like a dark gray base. A little bit of purple flake in there as well. Smalley Smoke. And then last but not least, when it comes to the finesse soft plastics, at least in that bag, is this one right here. Leech Black. They came out with like a solid black. Check that out. Blacker than the blackest black times infinity. Leech Black. Awesome. Let's keep it rolling. We got another bag over here. And sounds like some heaters. I can sense it. They're in there. All right, let's dump them out. Ooh, heaters only. All right, let me get this out here in front of me and see what we got going on. So they just dropped some new colors and I got them. I got the new heat. I got the new colors. So the Crush 250 MD. This is a medium diving crankbait that I feel like is kind of slept on out of the 6th Sense lineup. You don't really hear a lot about it. Now, outside of the Cloud9 series, the C10, this is going to be the premier medium diving crankbait. A little bit different body shape on the Crush 250 MD. It's a Crush, not a Cloud9, so it's a different crankbait, and honestly, it might be my favorite medium diver. I throw the C10 and the C15 a lot, but this 250 MD, the way it runs, it has this unique taper on the tail section. I don't know how well you guys can see it here on the camera. The Crush 250 MD coming at you from the Crush lineup of hard baits from 6th Sense Fishing. I have some other Crush baits that we're going to take a look at here in a second, but the 250 MD, like I said, such a killer medium diving crankbait. And these are the new colors that they just dropped. This one, Holy Toledo. I have not memorized the names of the colors yet, but dude, come on. Just a nice, natural shad, white, gray, little accent on the belly. That's like pink. Yeah, little pink accent on the belly. Dude, Holy Toledo. That's a natural heater. Here's another one. Supernatural, no, really natural, very natural, subtle, natural. Not too bold, but this one has a little bit more flash and a little bit more color to it. This one is the Pro Blue Hologram. Got that blue back on there, and I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but it has like some like iridescent shininess going on the side, and it's in a really cool like lightning bolt, jig-jag, zigzag, almost like shark tooth pattern. I don't know how well you guys can see that on the side of that bait, but it's really natural with a little bit of flash, a little bit of that iridescence. Looks beautiful. I'm honestly probably gonna be throwing this one first. This right here looks like a super heater, but wait, there's more. If you need a little bit more flash and a little bit more color, check this one out. Smash Fest, the Smash Fest. This is a super heater of a color. How long before they come out with a super heater? I might need to mention that. We need to get us a super heater color, don't we? Look at that, dude. Bright chartreuse on the belly. Clear body. I like the translucent body on a crankbait. When you can see through and you can see everything that's going on the inside, I like that. And then you have these realistic iridescent scales along the sides and the back. Beautiful light lavender color on the top. Phew. That's a super heater. And those are 3 of the new Crush 250 MD medium diver hard bait colors that they just came out with. They got some really cool stuff hitting the website lately. And once I was on there shopping around, I could not resist, had to grab the new heat in both the hard baits and the soft plastics. But there are some older staples in my order as well. Let's start out here. I grabbed a few red crankbaits. First up, these 2 right here, they're not new colors, but they're good colors. And they're 2 colors that I wanted to have a couple more of. This is the Crackle Craw and the Delta Crawfish in the Crush 50S silent version. So as you can see, these are some bold colors, you know, pretty bold. So we'll go in hush mode with these. Quiet, silence. You guys do not underestimate the power of a square bill that does not have rattles in it. Sometimes hush mode is the way. Covert ops, silent, but deadly. Let's take a look at them up close and personal. This one right here, the Delta Crawfish, straight up red and black, dude. Delta Craw, red and black. Super heater. Love that craw pattern on the Crush 50 square bill crankbaits from 6 cents. Also have this texturing on the side to create the look of scaling or just like a natural, you know, feel to a body, a biological creature down there on the bottom of the lake. They're not always going to be perfectly smooth. A little bit of white flake intermingled into that black back. And as always, 6 cents hard baits are going to come equipped standard from the factory with high quality laser sharp black nickel hooks and premium hardware. You do not need to upgrade these things. They're ready to go, tournament ready, straight out of the box. And you know how we like to do it in these unboxing videos, up close and personal style. This Crackle Craw is a favorite, not only with me, but with many of you as well. I see a lot of people talking about this color. They really like it. It's unique. This is something that I really love about 6 cents fishing. They're always doing something just a little bit different, a little bit unique, something you maybe haven't ever seen before. And the Crackle, as you can see, it's like a cracked paint look, you know, orange, red, beautiful royal blue on the back. The front end of that bait just looks incredible with all those blues, light purples, all the accents. You got the gold accents, but then you can see the underbody is just cracking through, breaking through, and really unique color. 6 cents came out with a whole line of really just incredible colors. At one point they were dropping unique heater after unique heater, and I've always really loved that, especially about the Crush 50 line of crankbaits. I feel like they have a lot of really unique colors in the Crush 50 square bill. I mean, here's a couple more examples. I just grabbed these off the tackle wall really quick, but look at these baits, man. I mean, look at that. Look at those colors. Super bold, daring. There's a couple more right here. Really unique. Are these baits catching fish or are they catching fishermen? Both. When it comes to, you know, hard baits and being a collector, somebody that likes to, you know, have all the options at the ready. These right here, super unique. And 6th Sense is always coming with the heat and the uniqueness. That crackle craw right there, super fire. Let's move on. Here's another one. This one is the craw bomb, which it's like a glitter craw. A little bit more natural on the paint, but then it's got the glitter. As you can see, she's styling and profiling, sparkling, shining, glistening like a diamond, bright in the moonlight. That one is the OG Crush 50 with a subtle rattle. The Crush 50X has like a subtle, sort of a mid-tone rattle to it. It's not super loud, not super high-pitched, but it does make a little bit of noise. The Crush 50S, however, hush mode. If I can get the hardware. There we go. There we go. Nothing going on there. Super quiet, subtle mid-tone rattle on the Crush 50X. But if you are the kind of angler that likes to let everybody know you're coming and you want to make some noise, they do offer the Crush 50XR, the extreme extra rattles. When they dropped this, I was really excited. Nice, high-pitched, loud, sending out some decibels. This is the 4K shad color, I believe. Yes, 4K shad, Crush 50XR, extra rattles. And there you go. I know you hear that. Compare that to the 50. And then to the S. You know, it's the best of all three worlds, the best of both worlds. You heat up the ice cubes, okay? The XR, dude. Love that high-pitched rattle on the XR. And there's one right there off the tackle wall as well. How about that? That bluegill candy. Still got people asking me to give them this one. Lost my other one, afraid to throw my last Crush 50 XR to the extremes. They got all the bases covered when it comes to not only the colors, but the sounds and the vibrations as well. You guys check out the Crush 50 line of crankbaits, so the entire Crush line of crankbaits, including but not limited to the Crush 50S and the Crush 250 MD medium diving crankbait. For you guys that like to throw the cranks, check them out. Oh, one more slipped past me right here. This is a really cool color. Ghost Shad Scales. This is another Crush 50X. So this one's got that subtle mid-tone rattle. But my gosh, look at the pattern, the color, the detail on this one, dude. What did I say this was? Ghost Shad Scales. So, like I said, I like that clear body on there, but it's got that really nice natural green chartreuse on the sides. Beautiful pattern on the back. Lifelike iridescent scales. That's a heater right there. Yeah, that's a heater, dude. Ghost Shad Scales. Hadn't seen that one before. Had to have it. Not sure if it's new or not, but I know for a fact that the three that we looked at in the 250 MD are brand new drops of some new colors. And what else do I have? What else do we have? Oh yeah, I got one more bait right here. This is a new color, one that I hadn't seen. This is the Ballistic Sunfish. This was under the new arrivals section on the website, so I'm pretty sure this is a new color. Snatch 70X lipless crankbait, dude. That's my favorite lipless right there. Super high-pitched, loud rattle from this one. Making a lot of noise. Check that out, dude. Ballistic Sunfish. I like the name and I like the color. Bright orange, fire orange. Got some nice vertical lines on the side for the accents. Black back, white belly. The Snatch 70X. Shh. Super heater. I like throwing this on the 7.5 medium moderate heater series rod. That's a sleeper lipless crankbait rod. If you guys haven't checked out the 7-foot 5-inch medium heater series, the heater series, my signature line of fishing rods available through 6th Sense, 6thsensefishing.com, JR10 for the win for 10% off the entire lineup of heater series rods, as well as all of these baits that you're looking at right here in this video. Check them out. Don't sleep. Secure the heater. Save the bread. Support the channel at the same time. Send me a DM with a screenshot of your order confirmation if you do use the JR10 code so that I can give you a shout out on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, I don't care. Get in touch with me. Shoot me a screenshot. and I will post it up, tag your account, give you a shout out. It's just a way for me to say thank you and give you all some public recognition for helping us keep this whole thing running, because best believe it wasn't for the JR10 Army, the JR15 Waterland Army. If you guys are in the market for some shades, check out waterlandco.com, and the almighty Heater Army, I would not be able to continue making these videos. So thank you guys so much. Let's check out this month's 6-sack before we wrap up the video. The 6-sack from 6 Cents Fishing is 6 cents version of those monthly bait subscription services. I've lost my bottle butcher, except with 6 cents, it's exclusively 6 cents. Heaters only. We've never missed 6-sack unboxing here on this channel, and I don't plan on starting now. So let's take a look at what they have for us this month. I'm gonna go through it really quickly here. This video is probably getting a little long. You guys have seen a lot of baits. We need to wrap this sucker up. I need to get to editing so that I can post this thing today. But anyways, that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at what's in this month's 6-sack from 6 Cents Fishing. First up, it's another Crush 50S. It says chrome thread fin. Let's take a look. A silent Crush 50. You can never have too many of these bad boys. I literally own hundreds of this bait, and I could never have enough. You could give me 1,000 of these and I would not complain. That's that chrome thread fin. That's a little bit different, man. You cannot see through that one. That one's a solid pattern. You know, got the flash, the chrome look to it. Chartreuse lateral line, blue on the back. Nice, dude. That's a bright, vibrant, flashy color. And it's silent, putting out all the signals with the color, but keeping it hush mode. So that's gonna be a good color right there for a little bit dingy water, you know, but where the fish are kind of finicky, maybe not hitting a normal crankbait. Just blast that thing by their face down there in the murk. A little bit of flash, no noise. They're gonna react and smoke that thing. The Crush 50, adding that one to the box, no doubt. Let's keep it rolling. Here's another one. Another square bill type bait, but it's not a square bill. This is the Munch 40. This is a little bit different. The bill, the lip on this bait is sort of designed after the Movement series of hard baits from 6 Cents. The Movement, so you can see it has this curved, widened lip, gives this thing a really unique action. It's got a really wide, thumping kick to it. The tail swing on this thing is incredible. And that's one of their staple, unique colors. Again, going back to that uniqueness that 6 Cents brings when it comes to the paint. That's that black magic, solid black with the blue accents, blue and green iridescent eyes, and that subtle chartreuse and orange on the belly. So many people have told me about how they caught their PB on this color right here, whether it be in the Crush 50 or any of the other hard baits that 6 Cents offers. I know a lot of people really like that black magic. Going out in this month's 6-sack, super heaters. Let's see what else we got. Speaking of the Movement line of hard baits, this is the Movement 80 Wake. It's my favorite little wake bait on the planet. If you guys haven't thrown this bait, you're sleeping. It's so much fun. This is the 4K bluegill color. It's the bluegill pattern here. But this bait right here, as you can see, it has that same similar rounded bill. But this one's got a longer taper to the body. There it is in comparison to the Munch 40. Here's the Movement. Similar bill or lip design. Not exactly the same, but similar. And then you have that long elongated body. This thing is just gonna swim right up on the surface, gonna create that nice V in the water. Dude, I was sleeping on this bait for the longest time. And then last summer, a year ago, I took it out and I was like, I'm gonna throw this bait and just try it out and see what happens. Middle of summer, super hot, bright sunny days, throwing it in the middle of the day. And they were unleashing the fury, and it quickly became one of my favorite baits to throw. If you guys haven't checked out the Movement 80 Wake, highly recommend. Such a fun little bait. Great way to get into wake baiting. Find out if you really like throwing baits up on the surface like that. And if you fall in love with it, then you can graduate to like bigger swim bait style wake baits. But the Movement, this is my favorite little wake bait for throwing on like conventional bait casting gear right there. And really, the color don't even matter, dude. They're gonna see that thing down from underneath. They're gonna see the freaking V in the water. Whether it's a bluegill, whether it's a shad, or whether it's that boom, 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 they're gonna lose it. They're gonna come unglued. 3 hard baits so far in this month's 6-sack. But wait, there's more. What else do we have? Let's check out the soft plastics. And we have in this month's 6-sack an exclusive soft plastic color only available to 6-sack subscription holders. So that's one thing that they do. A lot of times they'll put some of the newer baits that haven't been released yet in a 6-sack, or they'll make colors that you can't get anywhere else unless you are a 6-sack member. And speaking of 6-sack members, if you're interested in becoming one, check out sixcentfishing.com and sign up using my code JR6SACK. That will knock $10 off the price of your first sack, bring the cost down to like 27, 28 bucks. $50+ value in every 6-sack. Heaters only, delivered to your doorstep on a monthly basis. Build your tackle pile, tackle mile with the 6-sack from 6 Cents Fishing, and use my code JR6SACK to secure the heaters, save the bread. So this is the Gill Dust, and this is the Clout 6.3. This is their larger version, the Magnum Clout, if you will. You got the original Clout 5.4, and now you have the 6.3, that Gill Dust, green pumpkin, with purple and orange flake mixed in. Nice. For those of you that like to throw a little bit larger profile on your stick baits, the 6.3 Clout in that Gill Dust exclusive. That'll get them eaten, especially when it's slow. When they start slowing down, they don't want to eat the moving stuff. Drag around a stick bait, dude. Come on. Come on, buddy. That's gonna get it done. But wait, there's more. They've included some wacky hooks, so you can wacky rig your stick bait. Size number 1, 6 cents. Dropping the heat when it comes to the terminal tackle as well. I've pretty much switched over to using almost exclusively 6 cents hooks, weights, peg stoppers. Man, they got it all, dude. If you haven't checked out their terminal tackle, they got it going on now. There's even like, bluegill and sunfish hooks. I mean, look at how tiny these things are. They got freaking catfish hooks. They got everything now. The new 6 cents terminal tackle is popping off. But wait, there's more. We got an axle swinging swim jig and grass smash. Ooh, that's a heater of a color. Check this thing out, the axle swinging swim jig. If you're fishing around heavy cover, lily pads, thick grass, hydrilla, pepper grass, dude, this is the move. This swim jig comes through heavy cover unlike any other swim jig that I've ever thrown. If you guys aren't familiar, it has this swinging hook, also has a screw lock bait keeper, but as you can see, no weed guard. The hook is an EWG style hook, so when you rig it up, it's gonna be completely weedless. It's gonna pivot upwards when you set the hook, get them right in the roof of the eater. And as mentioned, when it comes to weedless coming through heavy cover without trouble, without having to mess with your jig and pull debris off of your lure every time you reel it in, the axle, that's where this bait really shines. And I found that out firsthand on a trip to Valley Lake Ranch. Me and the boys out there fishing the pepper grass. Super frustrating piece of vegetation to try to fish, by the way. Nothing comes through it. I mean, nothing comes through it. Super annoying. Always on the end of the line when you come through the pepper grass, except for when we were throwing the axle. The axle came through the PG like nobody's business, effortlessly. That swinging swim jig is the way, especially around heavy cover, but you can fish it in open water too. Let me be clear about that. It doesn't have to be around heavy cover. This is a killer option. This is something a little different, you know? No big weed guard sticking up off the top of there. Pivoting hook, EWG style hook, screw lock bait keeper. And as always, extremely realistic paint schemes, skirts, molds, 6 cents. But wait, there's even more in this month's 6-sack. That's a lot of heat. It's a lot of heat so far in the September. What are we, September? Is it October? September? I don't know. Either way, it's fall time. And here we are unboxing another 6-sack. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today here in this video. If you like looking at baits, you like talking tackle, playing tackle box, and if you like actual fishing videos, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button, help more people see this video. Drop me a comment if you have anything to ask or anything to add. I read every single comment that is left here on this channel. No YouTuber rockstar attitudes over here. I don't care how big this channel gets. I don't care if we hit 1 million subscribers. I will always stay humble. I'll never forget where I came from, and I'll never forget those that supported me along the way. So thank you guys so much for watching, for interacting, for helping me grow the channel. We're ripping our way towards 80K, but I can't do it without you. So subscribe and stick around. The last bait of the day in this 6-sack and the last bait of the video, the Swank 66X. This is another uniquely designed, oh, I'm about to sneeze, I feel like. Come on, buddy. All right, anyways, this is another uniquely designed hard bait, a little bit different shape to the lip. If you guys are familiar with the Swank 77, the OG, this is the smaller version, the 66. And if you look up front there, look at that snow plow. That's not a snow plow, that's a grass plow. This is a hard bait that will come through thick vegetation without issue. Like it's borderline some kind of wizard magic, okay? I don't understand how it works or why this particular bait and design comes through thick grass and hydrilla like it does without getting all bunched up and clogged up, but it does. The 66X, also another bait with loud high-pitched rattles in it. That color, that's a super baby bass heater. I think they call that shad burst. Shad burst, nailed it. Give me my money. You got that nice gold green back, clear body, but it has that chrome and burst accent all down the lateral line. Look at the freaking gill plates on that bait. Do you see that freaking rainbow iridescence? Super heater, L-shaped lip on the bill. I think that might have something to do with how well this bait comes through the heavy grass. But man, what a freaking day. What an unboxing. What a mega haul of super heaters from 6th Sense. My favorite bait on the day. The thing that catches my eye the most out of everything that I saw today, this right here. What do we call that? Pro Blue Burst. Pro Blue Hologram. This right here, man. It's supernatural, really subtle, but it has just enough flash and just enough like uniqueness, man. I don't know how well you guys can see that. There it is coming through. You see that? This one right here is really unique, but still really natural. Love throwing medium diver crankbaits. If you guys don't like throwing bigger plugs like this isn't even a big crankbait. This is honestly a smaller, slimmer profile medium diver. But if you guys don't like throwing the deep divers or the medium divers, if you've never tried it, highly recommend. Once I started catching them on crankbaits, it quickly became one of, if not my very favorite way to fish. I'll talk really quickly about one of the setups that I use to throw this bait, that I've tested this bait on, that I know works extremely well. The ESP series rod, 7-10 medium, I believe is what it is. And any 6-to-1 gear ratio, preferably for me Shimano bait casting reel, 12-pound fluorocarbon, and you're good to go, man. But that ESP 710, I believe, is the length on that. Let me double check. I'll just look on the website really quick. Make sure I'm not lying to you guys. Rods, ESP 7.9. I did lie. 7.9, medium moderate. It's on sale right now, 9% off. That's the rod that I recommend for the 250 MD, because I don't yet have a medium diver / deep diver cranking rod in the heater series lineup. But if that's something that you guys want to see, make sure you drop it down below in the comments so that I can relay that info to the powers that be. And hopefully one day in the future, we will be able to add a deep cranking rod to the heater series lineup. I would love to see that happen, but we already have a spinning rod, a swim bait rod, and 5 other models for you guys to check out. The heater series. Don't sleep on the heat. Secure the heater, save the bread. JR10 for the win. Shout outs to the almighty heater army. Those are the names that you're going to see roll across the screen here at the end of the video. If you want to see your name added to that list and be immortalized here on the channel, check out the top link down below in the video description. You can learn how you can become a heater army member yourself. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video, but that's about all I got for you. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm about to go have a sit down, edit this video. Later.